mistake about it. Hell to you, Reverend Dr. 455, Uncle Reverend Dr. 455. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, working a little bit of audio, looking around your neck of the woods, and got the Watergate rolling. I got down breaker.
Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I tell you what, man, you a bad company, man. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas been had me on lockdown for the last couple of hours. 766 tried to come up in there, but they held him back. Reverend Dr. Motormouth Mall. Reverend Dr. 455, your cuz on the East Coast said, come on.
Yeah, 410. Hey, cuz, well, I tell you what, we got this thing pumped up a little bit. We got the audio turned up a skosh a bit more, and we got the doggone thing looking in your direction and Mother Nature in our favor. So, ain't not too much more we can ask for over here on my neck in the woods. I'm just glad I got to hear you out there on my radio today while you smoking up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. You got that malled down. You said a few other big stations out there on the West Coast tried to get up in there, but Kansas and all of them kind of laid them back out of there. But I'm going to try to ease up in there and slip in between the cracks. Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. What you think about that, the breaking?
With you, man. Don't put no gas on my cousin. That's my cousin, Charlie. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Charlie Wilson out there talking about he gonna pour some gas on you, man. That's my cousin. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hello, Uncle, cuz, Reverend Dr. 455. Charlie, don't you pour no gas on my cousin. Reverend Dr. 455, clear. Let's stop.
You gonna put some motor oil in me? Not gasoline, motor oil. Put some motor oil. Put some coffee up in me, and I'll get going real good. Hello to you one more time. Tell Charlie Wilson I said hello. And do me a big old favor and tell Charlie Wilson I said hello and good morning time to him. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Uncle Reverend Dr. 455, your cuz got down right there, breaker. Why? Because I can.
I don't know what's going on. Gatekeeper and Keyback up, so he's still reading the mail. Hey, Charlie, you know Gatekeeper, he being a kind of nigga bully, man. I don't know. He said he got them 215s running. He being a bully. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Uncle Reverend Dr. Motormouth Mall. Gatekeeper being a bully. Breaker.
Ooh, you got Gatekeeper up in there being the bully. You got me up in there. You got a whole lot of Charlie Wilson up in there. You got a whole lot of big hammers coming out there on your neck of the woods right about this 1036. So I'll give you a little bit more. In case you need a little bit more, I'll give you a little bit more up in there right there. Hello to you one more time, Uncle Reverend Dr. 455, radio station Motormouth Mall. Your cousin out west side got down. Break up.
Charlie Wilson said he can't even count the... Charlie Wilson says 215, somebody you can't 15. The lawman that keyed up Charlie Wilson, Motormouth Mall. Y'all ain't gonna worry the hell out of me. I've been out here for the last 2 hours, man. Hello, the lawman, Uncle Motormouth Mall, Charlie Gatekeeper. Reverend Dr. 455 cleared, letting the band roll on by Bob.
410, well, I ain't got two or nothing. I just got one of these little bitty one-eyed monsters. I'll tell you what, it's on steroids right about here, right about now. Hello to you, Reverend Dr. 455. Uncle Reverend Dr. 455, your cousin out west side, looking around your side. Breaker, let's go. Break.
Hey, Mr. Wilson. Oh, my goodness. Lawman, they got condition, man. Hey, lawman in the whole yard, they call me Gatekeeper. Charlie, they got condition. I can hear you back there. Hey, Charlie Wilson, they tell me Gatekeepers count from 15 backers, man. I guess that'll be what? Hey, Gatekeepers, 15, 14, 15. Hey, Charlie, Gatekeepers count from 15 backers. Bang.
I need to know who's going to clean up my radio. I got to point the antenna to Georgia. I'm still looking up around the northeast corner. I might have to go point the antenna around Georgia, Motormouth Mall, cruising. Breaker?
Hey, Gatekeeper, you being a bully, man. Hey, Gatekeeper, I thought you said you were going to church. Hey, Gatekeeper, I'm going to tell the sweet thing. You told me you were going to church. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Gatekeepers that count backwards to 15, you'll get there fast. I got to go now. Bye. You keep putting my business in the street. street. If you start putting my business in the street. Hello, Shan, man, in the Great Lake. Like a cheap treat. In the microphone, Shan, man. Good afternoon to you, Shan, man. Come on. Hey, gatekeeper, that old woman. She got on some Daisy Dukes. That old woman with that short skirt. Daisy Dukes, man, she be in the project trying to get them young boys. Hey, gatekeeper, look at here. That old woman don't have on no cow, nigga, short pants. She got on some Daisy Dukes, and she hunting them young boys. Right, when Dr. 455, I'm telling you. I know I heard you earlier. You said you didn't come back to the car, but you've been out here a good while. Take care, Mr. Wilson. Hey, Charlie, take care. I'll see you.
Hey, Uncle Reverend Dr. 455, I tell you what, I turned my antenna down around Georgia, but it looks like Mother Nature moved. Hey, I turned my antenna down there around Georgia one time, but I believe Mother Nature may have moved. I was up there on the northeast corner, but I moved. Motormouth Mall, cruising. One fat watt at a time. Breaker, breaker.
One, two. Hey, Motormouth Mall. I'm gonna have to check with you. Bye. Good job.
I heard Reverend Dr. 485, and I heard 7 up in there too. Now I'm looking down south toward Georgia, but I got 7 up in there in Colorado too. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Walked on through right there, breaker.
768 Motormouth Mall, gatekeeper. Don't worry about it, Motormouth Mall. Sims said, don't worry about it. They'll be okay, Motormouth Mall. Sims with the way he got that.
Hey, 7, you said, don't worry about it, Motormouth Mall. You said, 7, don't worry about it, Motormouth Mall. Hey, 7, you said, do not worry about a thing. Everything will be okay. 7, I don't worry about a thing. Hey, 7, all I do is drop this mall and talk to my radio. You know, my radio talks to me. I got Downbreaker.
So you sound like... It sounds like you Dr. Doolittle. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Sound like... I'm testing out a new radio, Motormouth Mall. Sound like you Dr. Doolittle. Wilson, I'm gonna buy this big old rocket. Read the mail.
I do as little as possible. Hey, 7, I do as little as possible at Brayton. Hey, 7, Motormouth Mall says I do as little as possible. You checking out a new radio. What you got over there, Brayton?
This is 29. And this thing got that VFO to it. I can't hear the VFO through this like a microphone. Okay, 95, Charlie, yeah.
Key up and key down a couple times. Let me listen to it.
Medicine for today. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah, it's got it. You're up in there. You got the VFO lined up in there. Check this out. I got a Watergate rolling. I got it on YouTube right now, too, but I had a Watergate rolling on my end here. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Where is it? Right here.
Medicine for today. 1, 2.
There you go. You got it. You won't hear it on your end. It only happens when the signal beats against another carrier. That's the way the VFO windup works. As the VFO is drifting on frequency from being off frequency to on frequency, it beats against another carrier that's on a fixed frequency. And that beating is That's what you hear in the receiver. So you got the VFO windup going on there, Break. It's working for you.
Motor Mile Mall. Yeah, but I normally hear it. I can hear it a little bit, but I can't hear it through this tuner. Hey, Motor Mile Mall, I normally can hear it through the stock mic, but I can't hear it through the tuner. That float there.
But it has nothing to do with the microphone. It has to do with the VFO and the radio. And when you key up, even if you didn't have a microphone, when you key up, the VFO drifts from, say, a couple KCs away over to the center slot. And it's the nature of that drifting, that carrier, the variable heterodyne. I can't say that with headphones on. Anyway, it's working, so it doesn't matter which microphone you got. The VFO windup is going to be there the same, Breaker.
Motor Mile Mall. What about that playback, Motor Mile Mall, Breaker?
Okay, with your playbacks, you got to wait a little bit before you play it back, because you got the VFO windup, which means you start off frequency, and it takes about a half a second for you to get to the frequency. So if you're going to do a playback, make sure you wait. When you key up, you wait about a half a second to a second before you hit the playback button. Otherwise, it's going to start playing back off frequency, the break. That's the whole nature of the VFO windup, is you deliberately put the radio off frequency, and it drifts onto the center slot. So don't play anything back until you get to the center slot there, break.
Mr. Motor Mile Mall, I appreciate it. Big Mall Sims, I appreciate it. That folk there. Get it right, Mr. Motor Mile Mall, I appreciate it. Big Motor Mall Sims, I appreciate it. That folk there.
Wow, you sounded like you twice. Hey, 7, you sounded like you twice. That was pretty good. Check this out. Let me play that back.
I appreciate it. Big Mall Sims, I appreciate it. That folk there. Get right, Mr. Motor Mall, I appreciate it. Big Motor Mall Sims, I appreciate it. That folk there.
Ooh-wee, you sounded like you twice in a row there, Breaker.
There right, my friend. Well, I know I was coming to the right man. Hey, Motor Mile Mall, I know I was getting my first radio check. I got one late last night, but Motor Mile Mall, I know I was
getting 10-4, well, you know, I'll play back the way I hear it. Ain't no doubt about that. I give you the best radio check you can get. Ain't no doubt about that. A7, you got that mall down. So I want to hear what I sound like on your playback. A7, I want to hear what this sounds like on your playback. They're breaking.
I'm just trying to hold my own. I know it's busy. Take it easy, Dapper John. Johnson, Carolina.
Did you get it, that break?
Oh no, you didn't even key up. Here, let me give you some more audio one time. Here's a little bit more audio. Record this and then play this back to me. Oh, 7, Motor Mall, stepping. Let's go, Breaker.
Catch you later, child, on Tuesday.
Let's go, Breaker.
Oh, dear.
Okay, so all I got was the tail end of it. I got the Let's Go Breaker. I got the very tail end of it. I didn't get the whole thing. Is there only like a 2-second limit on the record time to break, or do you have is there something that determines how long it plays back? Something that to suspect it's the first thing, and that is the audio record level. If you can turn the level down that's going into the player or the recorder, I don't know if you have a control for that, but it's a little bit hot. I think you got to turn the audio going into the recorder down a little bit. I don't know if that's operated on your microphone, on your volume control on the radio, or if it's separate control, but you want to turn the record level down a little bit there, Breaker.
Go, Dan. Like I say, you're the first one, well, second one I tried to get a check from, and I'm telling you, trying to figure this thing out. There's a whole lot of stuff. Hey, Motor Mama, there's a whole lot of stuff on this 29. I'm still trying to figure it out. There, 410?
Yeah, 410, a whole lot of stuff on that 29. All right, sounds good. Well, all you got to look at now, I believe, is how to turn down the record level so that it's not so loud. Not the playback level. I think you want to keep that where it is, but you want to turn the record level down because some stations are pretty loud, and the AGC will allow everybody to hear the quiet ones, but the loud ones, like my station, might be a little bit loud. And there are some loud ones out there, and you want to make sure you don't overdo the input on the recording. So if there's a record input control level adjustment, then you want to turn that down a little bit there, Breaker.
Thank you, I'm gone.
And there are some loud ones out there, and you want to make sure you don't overdo the input on the recording. So if there's a record input control level adjustment, then you want to turn that down a little bit there, Breaker. That sounded better. It needs to come down more, though, but it sounded good. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it sounded pretty good, but I think it could come down lower if you can come down lower there, Breaker.
Yeah, I got to play with it. Hey, Motor Mama, you know how them new toys is? I got to play with it. Hey, Motor Mama, I got to play with it for a while. They 410?
Yeah, 10-4. Well, that's the only part you got to play with is the level control. Just get that input level down a little bit more, and it'll be about right. Now, does it matter on that recorder? Does it matter where you put the volume level on your receiver? If you turn the volume up or down, does it record the same dead Breaker?
It's a little station here again, ain't no doubt about it.
I was trying to check it out on that last playback. Give me I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Down. Another one, let me try to get you and see if I turned it back up a little bit, and you tell me which one sound the best. That 410?
Okay, well, if anything, it's got to come down. But, yeah, turn it up, then turn it down, and then we'll see which one sounds better. And there you go. That should be enough audio right there, right now, Breaker.
Hello, Motor.
If it was the same or if it changed because Dr. Dre come up in there. And Dr. Dre rolled up in there a little bit, so I couldn't tell what the beginning of it was compared to the end of it. But either way, both of them, either way, have to come down. So I'm going to guess that there's no change. That either one of them got to come down. So there's probably a record control adjustment on the board, on the playback board, on the recorder. There's probably a little pop you can turn down to get the input a little bit less hot.
Go find something to do, Motor Mama. Hey, Motor Mama. Yeah, my friend Dr. Dre, I say good morning, but he might have to go find something to do right there.
Hey, 7, you found a foot pedal again, and you said tell your friend Dr. Dre, you said good morning, but he might have to go find something else to do. Oh, Dr. Dre, if you got that 5, I rolled that 5 all the way from 747 in Colorado and kept it all the way alive. Motormouth Mall cruising, Breaker.
And if morning, and I'm in the boom room.
And you say, in case he didn't get it, play it back for him. Hey, 7, you say you said, let's just put it this way.
And if he didn't get it, you play it back for him. Hey, Motor Mama. And if he didn't get it, go ahead and play it back for him. Tell him I said top of the Sunday morning, and I'm in the boom room.
There you go. That's what you said right there, right now.
I'm gonna back it back down a little bit, Motor Mama. But like I said, I'm still trying to figure this thing out, but I appreciate him and tell my friend, I said top of the morning, big Motor Mama, I appreciate it. I'm gonna check on the sweet thing, tell Dr. Dre, I said, I'm out the way.
410. By the way, 7, that's the best, the absolute best I've ever heard you sound. Check this out.
Figure this thing out, but I appreciate him and tell my friend, I said top of the morning, big Motor Mama, I appreciate it. I'm gonna check on the sweet thing, tell Dr. Dre, I said, I'm out the way.
Ooh, wait, that's some audio up in there. You got that thing dialed in. Hello to you one more time. Go check out the sweet thing. We'll catch you a little bit later on. I just actually came out here to the shop to go get me some wire for another project outside on the other part of the property. And I saw the skip rolling, so I thought maybe I'd take a time him out and bump this thing down and make a little bit of noise out here in the world of sound. Hey, 7, take care of 73s. We'll catch you a little bit later on. Motormouth Mall stepping right there. Breaker.
That's a comp mode right there. I don't know if that changed anything or not. That's a competition mode right there. Hey, Motor Mama, did the audio change? That's a competition mode right there, right here, one big fat watt at a time.
Well, I tell you what I'll do. I'll play this one back first.
At top of the morning, big Motor Mama, I appreciate it. I'm gonna check on the thing. That's a competition mode right there, right here, one big fat watt at a time. Good morning, big Motor Mama, I appreciate it. I'm gonna check on the sweet thing. Tell Dr. Dre, I said, I'm out the did the audio change? That's a competition mode.
Man, it sounds good both ways. You got it going on there, 7. Motormouth Mall stepping.
I'll figure it out. I appreciate all the help, because I know you the man to know. I wish I had in that COVID 2 grand. Hey, Motor Mall, I can't wait to get one in that fucking COVID 2 grand, Motor Mall. While you cruising one big fat watt at a time, I'll see you by.
4-7 sounds good. You take care. Have a good day. I'll look forward to you getting one of those in the COVID 2 grand as well. Ain't no doubt about that. I think you'll like it. Hey, 7. Your West Coast beast. Dropping hammer from time to time. They got down right there, breaker.
I'm gonna get out of the way, Motor Mama, but you might be plugging Reverend Dr. 455 or somebody here. I ain't. Like I say, appreciate it. My brother, God bless you and God keep you. Welcome to the Sunday morning. Motor Mama, 7 on the stairs. Check on the sweet thing. Click.
410. I don't think I'm plugging anybody's ears. I ain't got enough to do that. Hey, 7, take care. Blessings and good graces around your place. I hope everything is all well and swell. Have a great day. Enjoy the skip we got out here. Now I'm going to go back to work over here. I'm going to shut this thing down. Actually, I'll let the gate roll. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I got a couple of things I got to go finish up in the other room. So I'll be back later on. 7, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping, breaker.
Yeah, Motormouth Mall. Low side. Put a little more juice out there. Motormouth Mall, 7 stepping.
Wow. I'll play that back one more time for you. Check this out. You got the low side and the other side.
Oh, low side, low.
Hang on, let me just go over to the beginning.
All right, you motor mouth mall. Low side, low side, low side. Put a little more juice out there. Motor mouth mall 7-7.
Ooh-wee, 7 dropping them all down. They got down.
Here I am, my brother. Appreciate it. God bless you and the fine family. And I'm gone. Click, click.
Good for you two. Take care. 73s. 747, Colorado. You're the only thing up in my radio, too, by the way. Motormouth Mall, stepping breaker.
Nothing but the driver. Nothing but the driver. Nothing but the driver. Click, click.
Nothing but the driver, nothing but net. Nothing but the driver, nothing but net. Motormouth Mall cruising.
You got a hammer down on my mall, but I don't hear nobody but you. I don't hear it. That fucking driver say, I don't hear nobody but big Motormouth Mall. Go on back and finish your project. And I'll check it out a little bit later. Click, click.
10-4. Catch you later, 73s. Nobody but Motormouth Mall got down right there. Bye, 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 bye.
Click, click.
I just switched antennas. Did I hear Hawaiian Punch there, break?
Yeah. I was listening to Morning Time, Motormouth. I was listening to you and 7, man. Recording that there each other. But anyway, yeah, you heard her. You said you just switched the antenna. I was hooping and hollering for you a little bit. But I guess haven't had your radio. But anyway, I'm going to say Morning Time. Your neighbor on this end. Morning Time, small up in the northeast somewhere.
Point in there, Punch. Good to hear you up in there. Good morning, Tom. And, yeah, I was just on the beam looking east. I was actually on the beam looking down into Georgia and talking to 7 on the flat side. And I heard you up in there. I sound like Punch. So I flipped over to the little antenna, and it's got more energy going up your way. So I got you up in here. No pain, no strain. Hawaiian Punch. You got that mall down. Good morning, Tom, to you. Hope all's well and swell around your stack of bricks. Motormouth Mall stepping right there, right now.
Trying this mic out, something different. But, you know how it is. Try something if you don't like it. Your station's down at 10-8, man, and I'll get there someday. When my pocketbook lets it. Ted?
10-4. Well, in the meantime, in between times, that microphone you got there is working real good. Check this out real fast.
I'll get there someday. When my pocketbook lets it. Ted?
There you go. You up in there, you sound real good. That microphone's working. Whichever combination that is doing good for you. They're breaking.
Ballinger, going into the Cobra 2 brand,
Oh, 10-4, okay. Well, that's getting the job done there. That's for doggone sure. I like that Behringer stuff works pretty good. Ain't no doubt about that. So do those Cobra 2 grands, Motormouth Mall, step and break on. Punch, take care. 73s. I'm hearing a whole lot of the BYU roll up in there now, so I'm going to turn the antenna back to the other one and say 73s and have a good day. Hawaiian Punch, Motormouth Mall, U.S. Coast under modulated beast. Right there, breaker.
chicken wing. Chicken wing.
Well, I got chicken wing up in there. I got chicken wing up in there somewhere to break. Yeah, 10 footer chicken wing. It's just Motormouth Mall out here dropping a hammer from time to time. Hey, chicken wing. Motormouth Mall dropping a small right here, right now. I got down. Break.
Whole staff on their backside. Hey, number 10, 22 coming. 22. Take care of Larry Johnson. I'm about to get to the round table. Larry Johnson, Applejack Bill. Applejack Bill.